All right, y'all, starting out part 2 of the video. As you see, we had more damage here. This was broke, the plastic casing around here. The inside one, the bolt was gone, so this wasn't even connected to pretty much this bolt was missing, and this one broke the plastic, so this side wasn't even connected to the differential housing. That was broke. As you can see how mangled this center bar is, it should go straight up right here. It's bent here and here, and leaning it clear over like it should be. Well, you see it. See how bad that's bent? Totaled. The chassis was bent. One of the shocks are broke, shock standoffs broke, 2 shocks are broke, shock standoffs broke. Yeah, it had some damage, guys. We're gonna get it all cleaned up, taken care of. Another arm was broke, a pin was broke, but I did happen to have another pin over there, so we got the replacement pin, so that can be fixed. There's the broke one, got one to replace that. So everything's here accounted for. We're just gonna clean all this stuff up now, and I'm gonna start putting stuff back together, assembling shocks. We got new shock rod ends, new arms, all this, everything we're gonna need. So we're gonna put her back together and try this again. We'll be back. Got the chassis pretty straight too, I think. Good enough for what I need it for. The middle right here might need bowed back more, actually. Now I'm looking at it. Middle looks a little bit. She's pretty good, actually. Right here, by my thumb, might be a little bit tweaked a little bit. We'll look into that, but for the most part, it's pretty straight. We'll lay her over like this, twack it a couple times with a hammer, get that leveled out the rest of the way, but we're getting her back together. Further inspection, this top plastic brace right here that connects to the front diff housing and all that good stuff is broke. You can see there, that's broke too. Yep, and now you can see how bent this is now too. Like, look at that thing, guys. Like, it's mangled. That's the center brace. We're gonna get that bent back straight though and put her back on. Quick tip to note, if you ever break your shock rod ends, make sure you keep the old ones and get the metal inserts out of them, because you have to put them in the new ones. Not very good, wish they came in it, but hey, you got to pop them out yourself like that. The eyelet's broke, you got to pop that one out, put them in the new one. Just figured I'd let y'all know that. We got 2 broke shocks. We got her bent back straight as we can get her. The braces are looking good now, nice and straight for the most part. We're going to get her back together. Chassis is pretty much straight. It's a mess. Look how dirty this thing was, boys. We're piecing her back together though. Let's go. We have it. One front shock reassembled, put back together, rod end on it. Let's nail that back. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it off right here. We just got this sat on here. Nothing's cleaned up yet. I'm just mocking everything up. I'm going to have to pull the rear end back off because my bend on the back wasn't tilted up enough, so it's got a little gap in there. So we're gonna get that sorted out. But other than that, she's coming back together pretty straight. No more crinkly, all crazy crinkly. She might be a little leaning still a little bit, but way better than it was, and it'll button all back together just nicely. Drive shafts are in. It's coming back together quite nicely. Got my droop set the way I want it, so it can only go down so far. So we're making progress. We'll get her back together on the next round, and yeah, should be done. See you on the next one, y'all. If you ain't doing something you love, doing something wrong. Peace out.